Hey guys, Two-Face here, and on today's video, I made another smaller track. A little bit ago, I did a half size and a quarter size scale track, and this is an 1/8 size scale track. Now what that means is basically these track pieces are all scaled down to an 1/8 of their original size. As you can see, the car barely fits on the tracks. Like if the walls were here, your wheels would probably be rubbing. It makes a lot of turns, like even this first turn's pretty tough. These are actually quarter pipes here because you literally can't fit in half pipe tube pieces, leading to several interesting problems. Like I had to custom make this loop at the end, but I really wanted to spiral on this track. But you can see here that it's not like a smooth loop. I had to like custom create it. So that made, several challenges for this track. I would also like to apologize. It's been about a week since I've released a video at this point, and I feel a little bit bad about it. There's just been a lot going on in my life, and it's been hard to get around that stuff. So yeah, it is what it is, I'll be probably uploading more videos this week than I normally do. I have 4 videos to work on, and I hope that me saying it in this section will actually make me get them done. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. The guys experienced pain. I do have one more note before we get into it though, and that is that I did lose the original recording on this one, which was a great recording, but I had some audio issues. So yeah, here's the guys doing it a second time and trying to pretend like they didn't, and I'll see you guys there. All right, so you guys know how I've been doing like smaller and smaller tracks as a theme. Last track I made was at quarter scale, and this track I made was at 1/8 scale. I wasn't actually gonna do it, but then I started getting comments about it, and I even got someone giving me money to try to do it, so here we go. This is it. Bet you guys have never played this track before.
I hate it.
You hate
Definitely
it?
not.
I've had memories.
Definitely not.
Yeah. I totally didn't mess up the first recording.
Track, though, and like in this other universe, right?
Yeah.
There was this guy named Two-Face, and like he like forgot some stuff with his recording setup, and then like it didn't work.
Yeah.
So his whole file didn't exist proper, and like
yeah.
Yeah. And then
Some sort of fever dream. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
I was crazy once.
Oh no.
God. You guys sure you're not brothers? You're not like related?
Yeah, I always tell everyone that Ronan's just a British version of me. Or I'm just American version of him.
You came first.
That's true. I did come first. I was version 1. They figured, we could make him better if he would be British, so they made a version 2. There we go.
Let's see if they understand the mission.
That's crazy. Oh man, are they just gonna all spam the chat with crazy? I was crazy once, so they locked me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. I swear to God, if I don't see that, I'm gonna be so disappointed in our community.
You failed the mission.
Wow, second try ever, easy.
I still hate this track.
You gonna get a time con?
Well, I got a time in the other universe.
I got in the other universe.
In the other universe, there was me getting a time, and now I'm worried that I won't be able to repeat that same performance.
It's fine. You get
it's
used
not
to
fine,
it.
It's not fine. I hold myself to a higher standard of Zapius driving.
I was like, of what, then what? Oh, man. Yeah. The craziest part about this...
place. Oh, I was second place.
Crazy.
Third.
I was crazy once. Please don't turn this video into only that. I will do anything. I just realized.
When you went to Britain to visit Ronan and stuff, did you eat lots of beans? Was it just a normal, like just a...
I did eat quite a few beans, yeah. Beans were had. Beans were shared.
I don't know why. The British are like really into their beans, man.
Do you not
remember the quote from Two-Face that this is what breakfast have been missing?
beans.
Direct quote.
I didn't. Yeah, I
beans.
mean, full English breakfast is just OP. Okay, like, it really just doesn't get much better than that. I don't know if you've had full English breakfast con, but it's
Is it beans and sausages and eggs?
beans, sausage, eggs, tomato, things. Lots of things. Lots of things.
My
all the
favorite
meat.
breakfast is like an eggs Benedict, where you have like,
Bacon.
an English muffin, then you put Canadian bacon, like pea meal bacon, on it, right?
Yeah.
And then you put a nice poached egg, and then you put the hollandaise sauce.
I do love.
Serve that with some home fries.
I do love
and,
that as
you know,
well.
That is the best breakfast right there.
What do you got? What do the comments think that the best breakfast is? Like, argue your favorite breakfast and why. Pancakes?
Anything with eggs and bacon, so you get lots of protein in the morning.
Are you a pancakes person? Are you a French
No.
toast person?
I'd rather waffles over pancakes. I'd rather French toast over waffles. I feel like that's the normal.
Yeah, I feel like that's, I don't know, waffles and French toast, it really depends on the waffle and it really depends on the French toast, but pancakes are definitely like lower tier than both of them for sure.
Yeah, pancakes are just like yeah.
Like if I'm gonna have a pancake, like I'd rather order crepes.
Yeah,
saying.
but even then, like, crepes are French, and I just try to avoid French stuff.
Do you?
You know?
Even French Canadians?
Bro, okay, I'm not actually like racist or anything. It's fine. I like French people, but I'm just French Canadians are a special breed of French people. They are special. I
That's
grew
hilarious.
up like right on the border between Ontario and Quebec, like right where the French line is, right?
Right,
And
yeah.
so you get a lot of spillover.
Right?
And like we go to the French side a lot and vice versa, and it's a whole different country when you're there. It's weird.
So do you know French then?
Enough. Un petit peu.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, I had to take,
You heard
like,
it here,
I had to take, like,
first,
French,
folks.
for all of like up to grade 9, you have to take half French, half English in school.
Oh, I see. It's like
Half your
in,
courses are in French and half them are English.
I grew up in California, and it's like basically mandatory that you learn Spanish at some point. Like,
Right.
they ended up making it so that you could take like a music class if you wanted to instead of a language class.
Right.
But yeah, you end up learning Spanish pretty much regardless if you're in California.
Yeah, you pretty much have to learn some level of French in elementary and high school in Canada.
Let's go.
Hey, Ronan
looking-
finally got a time.
I got it.
What
I broke the
place are you in?
curse. I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it. Ronan, you're in
I'm in
11th.
second, in case anybody noticed. But
You are, congrats.
yeah,
See, you're good at this track.
yeah, no, for
I don't-
sure.
I don't know why you don't like
I just had
it.
to practice for like 10 minutes before I practiced for 10 minutes.
It's the other universe.
Oh, there's a tear in space-time. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, like having most of these turns be full steer is hard because you have to know like when to start turning.
How do I go from second to fourth in like one finisher? Ridiculous. 25-9?
25-9 is ridiculous. Lindsay's been popping off lately though. They're a really good map maker too.
Yep. Ugh, God, the wall transfer, man, it's the only thing. If you had a 90-degree transfer piece there instead of just the flat up like wall drop, then this whole track would be different.
The problem is like the 90-degree transfer piece at this scale is just not really like
Bad.
Yeah. Notice there aren't any of them in this entire track.
Yeah.
There were in the last one.
I like the
The quarter scale one with the
Yeah,
outside
Limit
tube ride.
is
Con never
fun,
got to play
yeah.
that one, I don't think. That one was also pretty difficult. For different reasons, but
If it wasn't for that wall ride transfer.
yeah, it really does feel like the choke point.
All right, so Ronan, you live in Great Britain. How many languages do you speak?
The one.
The only language. Come
Every
on.
European I know, like if they live in Central Europe, they're always like, I speak 7 languages and know 14 dialects and like, you know, have 23 different passports. And I'm like, what the heck? And then, yeah.
I'm just like, hello, yes, English, please.
Yeah.
You know, Ronan's pretty milquetoast. Just saying.
What?
Unfortunate. But you guys can like take a train across Europe in like 2 hours, right?
I wouldn't say 2 hours, but it's possible.
It's convenient. While I
Okay,
was
so it
over
takes
there.
me like 4.5 hours to drive like half the distance of my province.
Right.
Okay.
Not even half the distance, like a quarter of the distance of my province in like 4.5 hours.
If you're on a train in the States, it'll take you 4 days to get from one coast to the other coast last time I
Yeah, but
looked
that's
at
because
it.
our trains are slow. North American trains are slow.
That's true, but their trains aren't faster in Great Britain.
Oh no, they're still on slow track?
They're faster in other places in Europe, but in Great Britain,
They don't use high-speed rail
no.
in Great Britain?
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
I went from the north border to the south border and then back up again and did not once high speed anything.
How long did that take?
It was supposed to take 6.5. I think it ended up taking 7.5 because there were delays.
That's cool.
For you, it was like south, like west, right?
Yeah, because we went from basically Liverpool to Plymouth. Which Plymouth is on that like little peninsula southwest. It was really
it takes,
fun.
If I were to drive from where I live to where my brother lives, which is, I don't know, 3/4 of the way across Canada, it would take 40-something hours. Of driving time, not even like, you know, resting time and all that stuff.
Right. Dang, that 25 is insane.
Yeah, it's wicked fast. I don't know how people are doing that.
Really smooth wall ride transfer. It's really the only way.
Yeah, I just can't get the wall ride. I always end up sliding at least one wheel off the wall ride when it like I never land with all 4 wheels on the landing platform. You know what I mean?
Right.
I always have at least one that's off for some reason, and I just don't know how to get it to. And then you're just losing speed until you get it back up. You know.
Yep.
Everyone who finishes a hacker. Well, GG guys, thanks for racing my track. Links to Ronan and Khan's channels respectively on YouTube and Twitch will be in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Bye.